This is powerinc wake up movement. I'm encouraging and inspiring my people to wake up. I just want to vent, speak on some issues. Don't bring you the news. I speak on the issues from my perspective to give you the solution. Mindset. This is powering wake up movement. I'm gonna keep saying it and keep saying it. Car people is not awakened. We're still asleep. We're still conditioned. We're still programmed. We must change that from within. You got to acknowledge for us to change as people, we must change how we think. We have been programmed to self-hate each other. We have been programmed to stay in our own lanes. This is why we still getting conquered, because we still choose to be divided. I'm just trying to give y'all direction because I see a lot of our people is very frustrated and willing to stand up to fight, but we're unorganized and we speaking too much on these platforms that we don't run and don't organize. Y'all got to acknowledge for us to come together, we must be awakened so we can get on code to get on the same page. We everywhere. We're still doing a peaceful protest and we're using the old mindset. We're still using the same tactics because we're still using the old mindset. I'm knowing for a fact our problem is the program that we've been programmed and installed in our bodies, in our minds, in our brains. The minute V-Day come up, they put the stores, Valentine's Day everywhere. And everybody running to the stores to go show each other love. We're moving like robots. Just sit back and analyze and peep game like I've been doing my entire life. I've been doing this my whole life and trying to understand what is our people's problems. And I acknowledge it and I finally figured it out and seen it my own self for being through so much of our problems coming from the hood. We're traumatized and trauma people. Slavery damaged us, lynching us damaged us, and we never had a time to rebuild for ourselves and we never had counseling. This is our problem, is how we think. We can't come together to fight for nothing if we busy fighting each other. That's facts. I watched a brother last night, I believe his name is Skull, old rapper or something. And two brothers, he putting up money to front these brothers to fight each other, to come down from New York to come down to Texas to fight. He gonna fund it. Come on, people, that's not our fight, and we need to stop fighting each other. Black on black violence, that's a problem. Stop fighting each other. We ain't the one that killed George Floyd. Our kids are killing each other, fighting each other. The gun violence is outrageous. But we ain't really set back and acknowledge our problems, how we think. We have been conditioned to self-hate each other. We got to stop fighting each other and fight this system that's holding us down as people in general and people around the globe. We're all behind. You got to understand what happened to us. Brothers, stop fighting each other. Stop fighting each other, my sisters. Redlining, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, all these things happen. Slavery, what happened to us, we didn't do it to ourselves. Some of our people helped and did so, but it's mindset. And while we still fight each other, they forced and deliberately tore us apart, our families, to conquer us. And we still choose to be divided to keep getting conquered. I stand with every one of my people that's willing to stand up that I see is reacting because they frustrated for us what's going on in society. The door to go fight is not the solution, it's not the way. We must change our tactics and change our directions for as people and wake up from this coma that we've been sleeping in and change our minds, to reprogram ourselves so we can love ourselves, so we can love each other. This is our problem. We got to get organized before we think about fighting. We got to do research before we think about fighting. We don't even know what's been swung at us and what somebody's throwing at us because we're uneducated on our history. Because it's no way possible I can hate another brother that look just like me. It's no way possible. But it's self-hate. There's no way I can do that if I know who I am. This is our problem. This is our mindset. That's us being programmed to self-hate each other. We're the only group of people I see on every platform talking about standing in my own lane, just getting a bag. That's why we're getting conquered. Rocking Jordan and Jordan don't do for us. We need to support any organization like myself that chose to wake up, to stand up, to do what needs to be done, to get our people to wake up so we can protect each other, so we can unite with each other, so we can have some power. We don't have no power. We unorganized. And the system, from the schools, the jails, you name it, is keep reprogramming us to be ignorant, to fight each other. This is why we fight each other. We don't respect each other, don't respect ourselves. But we can come to the club to have a good drink. Come on, man. We got to change our tactics, but we can't change nothing until we wake up. We got to be awakened. I stand with every person out here that's willing to stand up to fight for us as people. But we're not ready for no fight because we ain't done our research. We ain't done our homework to understand the system that's potentially against us. Pull back and sit back and get small groups of us as people together so we can get on code to understand each other and stop going to the social media platform and telling everybody what we gonna do. If we can't even get ourselves together to do anything, let's wake up and get on code before we wake up and just roll out here and go fight something that we don't even know we fighting yet because we not on code. We ain't done our research. It's the reason why there ain't none of these laws that passed for the race maskers, you know what I mean? For Tulsa, Oklahoma. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen today. This is the reason why they have not passed these laws. Because it can happen today or tomorrow. We must wake up, people. I'm just encouraging you to change your mindset. This is the solution to us as people to fixing our problems. We cannot fight nobody else because we busy fighting each other. We got to get on code. We got to change the way we think. Knowledge. Reprogramming ourselves to respect ourselves so we can respect each other. You look at any situation, any of them, 100% I'm saying. I was saying 90, but 100% is how we think. Tyree Nichols, 5 brothers that beat up another brother. Mindset, them niggas are programmed. Working for the slave catchers. Know your history. Know where policing came from. Who's behind the policing? The government. The government is holding all of us as people back. They raise the cost of living and we still getting the same dollars. They controlling us. And us as people need to wake up to come together. But we can't do that because we're so conditioned. They already got Easter on the shelves so we can go buy Easter to keep making these people wealthy. New Jordans are coming out. Y'all ready to go buy those? Are you serious? Support your people like myself. Support any black organization that's trying to make a difference. I'll be in the streets. I'm not your YouTuber. I'm not your TikToker. I use this platform to give y'all awareness to wake up. Powering wake up movement. Wake up. You have been programmed to self-hate yourself, to self-hate each other. Y'all not realizing there's so much technology in the palm of your hand. In the palm of your hand, it's a computer. But if you ain't using it to reprogram yourself, you stay in condition to self-hate yourself, to self-hate each other. Divided, conquered. Facts. Please tell me something different. Don't matter where you go in this world. Black people, us people are on the bottom. And you put the clowns like Michael Jordan now and all the rich athletes and entertainers in the same book. Because they forget about where they come from and we should not support them. Because they don't do for us. Support your people like myself that doing for us, that standing up for us. You say you'll do anything for your kids? Well, let's reprogram ourselves and change ourselves as people to unite, to protect each other, to unite, man. Come on, what are y'all waiting on? We getting picked off like dogs. They picking us off. The police picking us off. Tase you to death. Choke you to death. Shoot you to death. But we still fighting each other. Y'all ain't seeing this? We're programmed mentally. This is why they divided us in slavery, so they can conquer us. We don't own the televisions. We don't own none of these platforms I'm speaking to you people own. They put certain things out there so they keep you content. Just like Easter, some of the dumbest things ever. I make jokes of it. The chicken should be highly upset because the bunny getting all the credit. You know what I'm saying? Easter, man. Easter egg hunt. Man, we lost, people. Thanksgiving, man, it's the worst day that we should never celebrate. The Pequot people, 1637. Do your research. Know these people so we know what we're against. Know your history so you can prevent from this happening again. This is why you should know your history. Know Rosewood, what happened. Know East St. Louis, what happened. So we can prevent from it happening again. We're still divided, so we can still get conquered. I don't care what bazookas and guns you got. You can't fight nothing if you're outnumbered. You look at any football or any fight. This is why they go to what? The film and doing some studying so they can do some research and so they can approach wherever they fight and wherever team and come with a different way of tactics and a different approach so they can beat them up, win, wherever you want to call it. Us as people, we ain't done our work and our research. We need to go home and do our work and our research. Put down your signs, stop the protesting, change your mindset so we can change our tactics, so we can change our direction, so we can change our people. Where's our village at? And the churches on each corner, just like a liquor store. Facts, tell me something different. We're solely killing ourselves. Self-destruction. Misguiding religion. Call it what you want, it's the truth. It weakens us. That's why it's a church on each corner. Why the good church people can't come together. Individualism is not a way of winning. Stop supporting these people that don't support us. Stop listening to these clowns that's not giving us no direction. I'm giving you a direction. I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing this because I'm about my people. I'm a black man and I know who I am. And I'm choosing you to stand up and know who you are. Know who you are. I'm on all the platforms, people. I really can't tag nobody in, but I'm on all the platforms. I just wanted to vent because I see a lot of people reacting for what's going on around our country. And people is ready to stand up and fight, which I respect. And I stand with every last one of them. But we're not ready to fight because we haven't done our work and we ain't done our research to know what's been thrown at us. We got to sit back and do some work and research and reprogram ourselves as individuals and reset our minds, reprogram ourselves, change our mindset so we can change our tactics, change our direction, and have a solid solution. That's my first step. I'm calling the 5-year wake-up plan. The five years, because I know it's going to take a minute because we busy still killing each other or getting drunk. Do your research about alcohol. I'm done with alcohol. You know, I ain't judging nobody. I'm just keeping it real. Long-term, heavy alcohol use is higher cancer. You can easily get cancer. I've done my research on it. That's why it's a liquor store in these corners, so we can slowly kill each other. Kill ourselves, I mean. I ain't knocking nobody from drinking alcohol. I'm just telling you why it's one on each corner so we can always have easy access. You know, when the epidemic was going on, the liquor store was still open. Huh. Do we own the liquor? We still ain't seeing it. The Arabs, you see them putting any money back in our neighborhoods? Just keeping it real. You know what I mean? You know what alcohol do long term. You'll know you're a high risk of getting cancer. If you know alcohol, it goes through your entire body, your brain, your entire body. This is why cancer is on. You have muscle cancer, heart, lungs, brain, you name it. Alcohol. Call it what you want it. I'm just encouraging you to change, man. We got to change how we think so we can change our direction, to change our minds. so we can move in a different way and stop saying so much on these platforms, people. That's why I'm real smart. I ain't about to go out there and fight with nobody if you not done your work and know how to move. Because if we ain't done our work, you ain't going to expect my way. If I say go left, you want to go right. Because we on 2 different pages. We got to get on code. Be a subscriber. Like my video, share. Talk to each other. Tell our people, hey, we're not ready. We got to do our homework and research before we go out and do anything. Be awakened to a change. I'm about the solution. I'm not just going to sit back and yap. I'm about putting some work in these streets. You know, get a t-shirt to show unity. It's all I'm about. Change for us. You know what I mean? So, till next time, let's protect each other. Unite with each other. Be power.